AniXtra, okay?
I mean, you could have made a nicer transition, but go for it, AniXtra.
Wait, do we really have to figure out a nice transition every single time?
Think on the spot, hey man. Think on the spot. Show me your moves. Kind of like the moves in Dragon Ball Super. I don't know, that's kind of...
I mean, like, not having any transition at all sounds better than a terrible transition that you just made.
Hey, we want to make this cringy and we're making it cringy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, let's just make wreck you for your awkward like transitions and shit.
Okay, someone's gonna wreck me, but the point is, hey, at least I try, right? You can't blame me. And sometimes they can be pretty good. So,
I mean, that's a spirit of puns.
Exactly. I mean,
you never know when will help you.
But talking of moves in Dragon Ball Super, right? So what was happening in Dragon Ball Super?
Jiren again.
Oh yeah, they were fighting Jiren. Oh no, they weren't fighting Jiren. This time around, we were actually fighting this one of Jiren's like.
Why? But what was that like? What was that universe? Like Jiren and two other guys, right?
Yeah,
and they're super
Universe,
OP, right?
Universe 11. Yeah, the other guy, there was like this huge guy that basically was all like buff, whatever his name is, and basically there's Dipso, yeah, whatever his name is.
Dipso?
Yeah, basically this guy is just like like a rabbit. No, he just...
rabbit like will help.
He's really fast, basically.
Oh.
Right.
There's speed, there's...
Yeah, speed, strength, and then there's Jiren, who's just OP.
Jiren...
Hacks.
Jiren is like another level, it's like speed and strength.
Yeah, but basically, so we saw Frieza fighting Dipso, whatever I think is, I don't know his name. Anyway, it starts with a D. I call him Mr. D. Oh my god.
This sounds so wrong.
I know. He was fighting the D. Frieza was fighting the D, guys.
Move away. Wait, Frieza?
Yeah.
Wait, who's Frieza?
Like, how can you not know Frieza?
Is that the one who fought Gun and Knuckles?
This is not my final form. You know, like no, the one who fought the Gun and Knuckles was Cell. Jesus Christ, man! Get on your Dragon Ball.
Frieza. Oh, the one who's like white, purple.
Purple, yes.
He looks ugly.
Yeah, I know, but he's like the ultimate like villain.
Okay.
Like he's the villain that's unmistakably a villain, right? He's just evil and he loves being evil, and
he represents Dragon Ball universe, like the OG Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah, the Universe 7. Basically, he's been brought back to life, and he's
again
for the tournament.
Okay.
So yeah, so basically he's fighting this guy, Mr. D. And
so wrong.
And then
just stop it.
And then like he's getting kind of wrecked after like Mr. D pulls out his ultra move.
Pulls out his D.
Pulls out his extra D. Becomes super fast.
This is PG, guys. PG.
We're not saying anything. Anyway, he becomes super fast. Yeah, he becomes super fast, and basically and he starts beating Frieza.
You think
starts pounding him.
Wait, wait, stop it, guys.
Grand Store War.
Why?
I'm not even joking. It actually happens, not in that way. But
why do you have to make him D?
Because his name starts with a D.
Maybe his name starts with a T.
No, it's a D. Anyway, so basically, then what happened is Frieza about to get knocked off. Gohan
by a D.
Yes. Stop it. Anyway, Gohan comes in.
Gohan comes in.
Stop! Stop your stupid innuendos, Ava. We don't have time for this.
You wrecked it yourself.
Anyway, yeah, I wrote myself into a plot hole here. Kind of like Toriyama did with the character. Because basically he said like he's moving a fast and light speed, but it was already confirmed that most characters move at fast and light speed. So it was kind of like...
everything is slow, you mean?
Yeah, basically this guy is so fast that even the god that can race all universes can't keep up with him. Like he can't like keep track of how fast he is. Yeah.
Then how can he wreck him though?
What do you mean? How can you wreck him? Oh, basically what happened was Frieza started shooting a load of laser beams, like trapping this Mr. D in the cage, basically the cage of light, and he couldn't move around, so he couldn't exploit his speed. And Gohan just started breaking him, and they got rid of him. But the thing is, Gohan had to sacrifice himself to take him out.
Oh, now he's dead too.
Well, I mean, they're both just kind of sitting on the sidelines watching everyone because they got knocked off.
Oh, okay.
They're not dead; they're just. So now it's one of the androids is still there. I think it's Android 17, and Goku and Vegeta are still in the tournament. There's Jiren and this big guy, so that's a thing. So I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about If I Drank a Ball Super and Mr. D and all other.
Stop with your D's.
All about the D's.
God. You wrecked our podcast with all the D's.
I mean, the good thing is at least Black Clover doesn't have any D's, right? So we can kind of move on from that.
Okay,
but maybe it has Dio.
That's another concept. Let's stick to Black Clover for now.
Yeah,
you told me that there's a fight with this Diamond guy, right?
Oh wait, Mr. D's! No!
Diamond the D!
It's everywhere! Oh my god!
Let's call this Diamond guy. No more D's. Okay?
Diamond Dude! Wait, there's a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Called Diamond Dude.
I thought it's Dino Dude.
No, he's called Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. That's literally, that's the name of the card. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds...
And the best thing is in a dub, every time the guy plays that card, he says, I saw a Diamond Dude! He's a dude.
I mean, there's a Bubble Man, right?
Bubble Man.
There's like man, and there's
a lot of elemental heroes like Bubble Man.
Yeah, I know.
Blade Edge, Neos, Neospatian Grandma.
Can we just stick to the Black Clover podcast?
Yeah, is this the Black Clover podcast? Is the whole podcast dedicated to Black Clover?
I didn't realize you were dedicated. For fuck's sake.
Anyway, yeah, Black Clover. So fighting against a Diamond Dude. Not intentional. I really didn't mean for that. Sorry.
Really?
Yes. Basically, he's fighting this Diamond guy, and well, I mean that's when Yuno and the other two Golden Dawn.
Yep, they were trying to hunt. Wait, shall we just test?
Basically,
I'll just probably flag it with spoilers since nobody's gonna watch it.
But it's good because the thing is, it's now gone to like the good fights, and I mean they're getting kind of wrecked by the guy.
We are seeing Yuno doing shit here, right?
Yeah, I mean he's getting fucked, but yeah.
I mean
it's the start of the fight. So
he's gonna have a comeback.
Yeah, he's gonna have a comeback. Well, he's gonna have a comeback. Spoilers. There's definitely spoilers.
Have you read the manga to that point?
Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot more further in. I've like seen Yami's stuff as well. Yeah, I'm pretty far in. Not that far in, but I'm pretty decent. And yeah, so the idea is, so we see like Yuno do his stuff, and then we see also when they fight Smoke Dude, and they take him out. Like Asta takes him out because they're using his, he hasn't got any magic, so they can't detect him. So he just throws him out and just like stabs him with a huge sword, and it's cool.
But then somehow still managed to get away for the Smoke Dude.
Yeah, but I mean he doesn't get away in.
But he's really hurt.
He's about to get away, but we don't know that because the episode hasn't said so. But I know that because
we know that
because we
read the manga.
So yeah,
and also. Oh wait, Asta gonna get some new powers in there though.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I really appreciate just the fact is that now the actual anime is kind of going at a decent pace now. Like it's
much faster, I guess.
It's much faster, and I feel like Asta's voice actor is a lot better now. Like, and also the OP and the ED are decent.
Maybe he's the new guy.
I sent you the ED by the way. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to part of it.
It's decent, right? Like it's good ED. Like it's nothing spectacular, but it's pretty decent. So I thought I'll give that a shout out. It's doing some good stuff. Like it started off really rocky, but it's improving slowly, and I'm looking forward to see where it goes. And it's kind of like Boruto, really. Boruto is interesting because this week's Boruto, like compared to last week's Boruto, because last week's Boruto was something. What was it? It was it was the disappointment because it was like, oh yeah, you were hyping these guys up, and then they turned out to be fodder, technically. Especially because when you consider it doesn't make sense because the characters are so overpowered. Why the fuck are they even struggling against this thing? That's why you're just doing this to make like a point of teamwork or whatever. It's really dumb. And now we're going to this other episode where I feel it was actually very wholesome. And I actually was like, you know what? Sometimes Life of Life episodes and Boruto, I'll take it. That was actually pretty decent. Because what happens?
It's like good fillers, right?
No, it was really good because it starts off with Boruto just complaining about all the mundane jobs he has to do as a genin, right? Like because how all the genin gets like really crappy missions. They don't get anything interesting.
Of course, you're like noobs.
Yeah, exactly. So they're like chasing cats and whatever, right? Like trying to get like strays or whatever that ran away and then bring them back to the ruins. And he's basically complaining about it, saying how it's like, what's the point of doing a job if no one knows about it, right? So. And then there's like this bit about where he goes to buy the game he was waiting for, and he's waiting to go back home. Then he gets an emergency summon. Turns out there's like this guy who's like barricaded himself inside a bank and is threatening to blow himself up. So that's
Wait, what? That's an interesting turn, though.
Yeah.
Chasing cats with fucking suicidal bank robbery.
Yeah, and it's really. Here's the thing. What happens is right. Then Boruto comes in. He starts talking no jutsuing the guy.
Talking no jutsu, best jutsu.
Getting it from his father.
It's,
you know,
it's second best jutsu. Only second to
sexy jutsu.
no. Plot not jutsu. Sexy jutsu is like a third.
What about reverse harem jutsu?
Wait, for who?
When they used it in Kaguya.
Oh.
Come on, you remember this, right? It was the move they used to knock out Kaguya.
Wait, who's Kaguya?
The mother of chakra.
Oh yeah! Oh.
They're like, reverse harem jutsu, she never saw it coming!
both of them.
She
were
got
like
Mr. D in all
she
the
and
forms.
her wait, is that her child or something? Yeah, her child. We were like stunned, totally stunned. Best stun ever.
Yeah, they were just like, wait, what?
I mean,
it was like, I love the idea, like Naruto and Sasuke both agreed on that, and we were just like, yeah, we know what we need to do. We know what we need to do. Horror. And then like Sakura gets knocked out. Every fucking gun gets just knocked out. And it's like, what the?
now Sakura is like
nosebleed.
Yeah.
Because she's like, it's not Sasuke. It's not good enough. I need Sasuke good. Anyway, back to Boruto. So yeah.
Yep.
This episode is interesting because then Boruto starts talking to them, and we find out that the guy that's barricaded himself actually recently got like fired because of a really bad. Basically, he got falsely accused of like, because the thing is, he spoke out against his boss, and he got falsely accused of doing like sharing like company secrets to other companies, and hence the reason he got like fairly dismissed and whatever. And then he can't find a job because of that, because that's like the worst thing to get fired for. And the thing is, we find out like he worked as a game developer before, and he was actually the game developer of the game that Boruto bought. And and yeah, and he was just like, "But that's like my favorite game, and I love it." And it's like, there's more to live for, trust me. Like, and it's like, I don't know, it just felt really wholesome. It's like, basically the moral of the end of the episode was just kind of like,
there's always something worth living for.
It's more a sense of like,
even really positive.
Even the little jobs, they matter, right? They count in some sort of way, shape, or form. So that's kind of like the good side of it. And there's also like, oh, there's this weird organization that's been manipulating people into doing dodgy shit. Like this guy was only going to commit suicide, like jump in front of a train or something. And then
that's another story arc, I said.
Yeah, and then what happens is it's like, yeah, but then somebody like stopped him and told him when to like do like a suicide bombing or whatever, where to do it and how to do it. So yeah,
a new story arc is on its way.
It might be interesting. It could be something cool.
Fair enough.
I mean, here's the thing, like that sort of episode gives me hope, just because that like it's not the action I expect, but it's like it's wholesome, and I like that sometimes. Sometimes that's nice to see. Like Boruto, you know what? That's a good surprise. I don't expect Naruto levels from you, but if it's wholesome like that, I'll take it. I'll take it a slice of life. That's decent. That was good stuff. Good writing out there. And well, I think that's pretty much. Oh wait, no, that's not all for me. I've got a load more, but
our time constraint is pretty tight.
But hey, man, Yu Yu Hakusho recreate is not ReZero.
Can we just leave it for next week, maybe?
Every time.
Like, look, it's 10 o'clock right now, and we'll get kicked out anytime soon.
That is very true. Hey, man, you still watch some season anime. What's your recreators?
To be honest, I just started like MES Dinner Tonight.
No! Watch recreators, you ass crack.
Hey, I want to see. I want to see how characters in Fate do after if they live in peace. It's fun, alright. Hey man, I mean, I just want to enjoy my sweet saber.
But hey man,
life, okay.
But recreators is free on Amazon Prime thanks to the abolishment of
watch it in Chinese version.
Oh yeah, that's because you should get Chinese version because you're weird.
No, I'm Chinese. I just stick to my origin. Sticking to my roots. No, I can see. But
you can stream it in full-on quality, and you can have like Chinese subtitles and stuff.
No, there's no Chinese subtitles. I checked. Well, I can't. Like it's in UK for sake.
But I would expect there to be Chinese subtitles if you want.
Nope. This is UK, and people don't like. See, Amazon is actually separated in different regions, and this is the UK region, and only UK versions are available for UK region.
Okay, that's fair enough. Like, I can't really say much there, to be honest. It's a thing. It's your thing. You have a problem.
I'm just picky. Okay, anyways, let's end it here, I suppose. It's pretty much...
Yeah, it's like, to be fair, we've been making these really short, like 45 minutes, man. Like, to be fair, we've always been...
Look, I sense someone's walking right in towards us now. Look at the lights are lit up.
Alright, fine, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.